guys.
Hi.
I genuinely regret this.
So this week is George's birthday.
Yay.
And we have a little theme going. It's a new thing we've just started. For my birthday, we did Alice in Wonderland. For George's, she picked Jacqueline Wilson. And I said to her when she suggested this, I said, do you want to do just the one book or do you want to do general? What did you say?
General, yeah.
So this is not Jacqueline Wilson's entire collection. I do not own Jacqueline Wilson's entire collection. This is just some of it.
36.
This is 36 out of, I will get back to you on that, books. Yeah. Jacqueline Wilson has written, as of now, 105 books, and we have 36.
Yeah.
And we've even got her 2 biographies.
Yeah.
She's written them herself, autobiographies. I did try to do them in different sections. So, like, this is a collection on its own. It's the Hetty Feather collection. I don't know if you can see on the camera. We're missing one.
Well, you can't see the very end one. But...
We're missing the middle one between Stars and Diamond. No, just before Diamond, sorry. Which is Emerald Star. See? Over here, unless I've missed a couple, is sibling related. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 books. We've got historical based ones over here. These 2 are modern retellings of stories from years ago. Those 3 have a special connection. And these were the ones I then gave up giving different genres to. But I digress.
Yeah.
So, do we have George's favourite book in this lot?
Yeah, should do.
I did see, yeah, it's there. Third from the top.
Yeah. She's got a hardback version.
Yeah, I got the whole book.
So we do have 2 of that one here. Like I said, there's obviously some missing, partially because we don't like them, because Jacqueline Wilson has written loads of books, and every time she releases one, we try to catch up. Some aren't in the best condition because we charity shop them, or sometimes we get them brand new. Should we start with your favourite one?
Yes, my favourite one.
I know it's like third down, but...
Yeah, Diamond Girls.
So we're not going to talk at length about these books because we would be here for hours. And Will, who has generously volunteered from Nerd and Geek to help us out today, would probably cry.
Yes. No, Diamond Girls is my best book. I do love it. Don't know why, just Mum came home one day, gave me the book, went, read it.
Is it your first Jacqueline
I
Wilson?
think you already know.
Maybe that's why. I mean, my first Jacqueline Wilson isn't here, and I do not like it. But, luckily that book did not deter me, as you can see, from loving it. I don't think I have a favourite. I think depending on my day and my mood, my favourite would change. Like one day I'd say maybe Opal Plumstead, or Wave Me Goodbye, or Katie, or Midnight. Midnight's quite often a good one of mine that I love to recommend to people.
Yeah.
But as you can see, just looking at all the different books, I'm like, well, today I like this one, or today.
You know?
They're really good.
Yeah, they are really good and everything. It's just this one, I just fell in love with it. Don't know why, I just did. I'm going to read you the back of it.
Again, we are not reading the back of every single book.
What happens is, in the 4 sisters, they have a mother who has got pregnant, and there's going to be a new baby in the group. So, if no one's ever read this book, so I'll just give you a hint.
I'll put a spoiler warning at the beginning of the video.
But there's going to be a new boy. So the girls are 15 and...
They're all different ages, aren't
yeah, they're way different ages. But no, this book generally is great. And you just like, you can put juice inside your brain. It is really good. But I will say to you right now, this book going to be some tears. Spoilers again, there's tears.
That happens in a lot. She's not afraid to touch on themes like domestic abuse, children in care, adoption, family troubles, poverty. She will write about anything and everything. She doesn't write the bog standard, once upon a time there was a little girl, she did this, the end. You know?
Yeah.
That's a good theme throughout. They're all about characters who overcome something, and it can be something as big as standing up to someone or having a huge adventure, or something as small as just doing something you've never done before, sort of thing.
Yeah.
As we say, Jacqueline Wilson has written over 105 books.
Yes.
We
Where
have-
are we going to put the rest of them?
Work that out when we've got them. How many do we have?
We have 36.
Yeah. We'll catch up. As long as she stops releasing books. But, yeah, as we were saying, Nick Sharratt does most, if not all, I think, of the illustrations for the books. And there's only one book in the whole collection, as far as I know, that involves pictures of the other characters. And it is Candy Floss.
Yeah.
So as you can see there, I don't know if the camera can see, there are other characters from the books involved. He also illustrates her two, did we say autobiographies?
Yes, they were.
So Jackie Daydream is from birth to 11 years old.
And My Secret Diary is from teenagers' years.
And they're full of photographs, so if you want to find some. Like, here is a picture of her and her daughter.
Yeah.
And this one's even more interesting because it's got pictures like along the cover here, it says, isn't it? As well as inside.
Yeah.
And
also,
it also has questions,
yes,
such as, here we go. Which sisters have a father as irritable and unpredictable as Harry?
ooh, I think it is. Is it us? Love. This one.
Love lessons.
Yeah.
Yes.
High five! Aha! I got it.
So yeah, it's nice little trivia. Bearing in mind she only wrote this before some of the more recent books here. Yeah, should we talk about which ones sort of link?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the main collection that links would be the Hetty Feather collection, which, like I said, we're missing the third book of. I've read them all, you've read them all, but it's just hard to get them because they're more recent. These are all like sibling-y, so they don't really intertwine in each other's. Same with these. These are quite cool because, like this one, this is basically. Can you check that was on my phone?
No, it's just...
Right. This one is based on the novel What Katie Did by Susan Coolidge, and Jacqueline's even written about it in the book. I'm not going to read the whole thing out, obviously.
No.
And she loved reading What Katie Did when she was growing up. But her daughter pointed it out when she was reading it to her, that she started feeling comfortable about how the story was. And that how Katie should be good and stuff. So she decided to make Katie modern and a bit of a naughty tomboy and show how it really is to cope with such a life-changing occurrence. Because, as we said at the beginning, spoilers, and this one has quite a heartbreaking spoiler, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just made this one into an adaptation on CBBC.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really, really good book, and I highly recommend it if you haven't.
And I do love this book.
I'm sure you're familiar with the original story of 4 Children and It.
Yeah.
Again, this is like a modern retelling of it.
Because it has a recipe.
So does Cookie.
Yeah. No.
Cookie has bunny cookies in.
Yeah. It has chocolate crispy cakes, which I want to make.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, so it has that and everything. It has a bit of a reading tip. But no, it's just the same. She has like, she says,
A bit about why
a special message from Jacqueline. Yeah.
So, what do you think's good putting a new spin on it? One of her ones that's completely from her own mind
I just don't know what I missed. If I missed anything.
We'll catch it up.
So
One of the ones that do link, you ruining my thing,
sorry.
is recently, I think this was like 2014, 2015, she wrote The Butterfly Club, which is about 3 triplets, and the main character is the youngest triplet, Tina. And at some point she gets to go on television on something called, I think it's called Ruby's Corner or something.
Ruby's Corner.
And we were super excited when we realised this because we know this Ruby character from when we were both little. From Double Act, which we both read. It's a lovely book about 2 sisters who are twins, and they have a huge falling out because one's very outspoken and wants to be an actress when she's older, which is Ruby, and the other's Garnet. She's more quiet and reserved and doesn't like being in front of the camera.
And we went out one day, and it was National Book Token Day, and I found this. It's a, what would you say?
Small continuation of the story that
Yeah.
Jacqueline Wilson wrote for. She wrote it last year.
And I got it for Ayla because she wanted it really badly.
Very sweet. But as we were saying, this Ruby is that Ruby.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a nice little subtle connection between the 3. Is there much else we can talk about without going into huge detail? No. But anyway, as you can see, we love Jacqueline Wilson. We're excited for upcoming releases that she's got planned and look forward to finding and reading as many more of her books as we can, don't we?
Yeah.
So I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
So shall we say
Bye.
bye for now?